Hey everybody, today I thought I would make a short video on 18th century leggings that the frontiersmen and the American Indians would have worn. I had a request on could I make a video on how to make them, so I thought I'd just kind of do a video kind of overall about leggings, period. So basically leggings are very simple. There was variations, and I'll show you a little bit about that. But simply, it's a simple tube. This is leather. Typically they were more made out of buckskin or like a wool, a broadcloth wool or something like that. It's just simply a piece of leather that's folded in half and then sewn down one side of the outside of the leg. Like I said, there's variations. There was probably tribes and stuff that, you know, they made the seam may have been down the front, but typically they were sewn down the side, leaving a little flap of roughly 1.5 to 2 inches or so, maybe. The natives liked wider flaps because they would decorate them with ribbons or quills or what have you. But for frontiersmen, just a simple legging, just folded over the leg, sewn up the side, pretty much done. So just to show you how I construct my leggings, I have two pair. I have this leather pair and I have a pair of black broadcloth wool leggings. Very simply, you take your hide, lay it out. I lay my leg over top of it. You fold it over. And what I normally do for height is roughly, I kind of open my hand like so, from pinky to thumb, that much above my knee, roughly. There's references to some whites that wore them pretty high up on the hip. I find this I like this better. I like them shorter because it balls up your breeches less. So that's about the height, down to the ankle, of course. So you lay out your hide or whatever you had, fold it over, and I typically, right up top here, I'll bring the two pieces together, and I'll leave it just a hair loose up here. Typically the leather will stretch much more than like wool will. Therefore, if you make them snug, and for most references and photos, period images of leggings, they were typically fairly snug, pretty tight. I've actually loosened these tightened them twice, just because they stretch that much. So anyway, I'll leave a little gap up here at the top, leave it a little bit looser just to get up over your breeches. But then I come down to the knee, and I'll either make a mark or pin it, and I keep it pretty snug at the knee. And I keep it snug all the way down the leg until about 5 inches or so above my ankle, or maybe 6 inches, and then I'll make a straight line from there straight down, because you want to leave it a little bit looser down here on the end to get your foot through. If you continue to follow your leg and make it tight down at the ankle, you won't get your foot through the bottom. Now there's some images of, I think there's some references of some guys will leave the last several inches unsewn. Just leave that open, and then you can later tie a garter around your ankle. My brother does it that way. It works well for him. If you're in an area where you get a lot of snow or what have you, then that'll help keep from snow getting up in there and getting into your moccasins or shoes or whatever you're wearing. So then typically you should have a garter around your knee, just a piece of cloth, taping, or just a simple piece of buckskin or whatever you have, maybe some hand woven garters possibly. I find just keep it very simple. And then also up the side of your legging, you want to leave a strap. I left 2 on these, and you want to tie these up on your belt. It just keeps the legging from shifting down on you. Typically there was probably 1 strap. If you're making a pair of wool ones, you may have to sew them on. These are just an extension of my leather. There's an image that shows there's different ways to do it. You can they have 1 strap coming down to a Y, as in this photo of this Indian here. There may be some references of maybe just if you put a button on the side and attach your strap that way. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Very simple. Just get you a piece of cloth or a piece of leather and just start and go for it. I did forget to mention, I like to hand sew my edges. And I don't remember the name of the stitch. I believe it's a running stitch. I'll run it down, turn around, and come back up the opposite way, leaving a solid stitching, because you will get a lot of strain, especially around the knee area of your legging. Anyway, guys, hope that answers all your questions, and hopefully enjoy the video. Thanks for watching.